Okay, so this is gonna be my review of this Boston Red Sox cube. Now, I've been planning on making the review of it, but never even really had gotten around to making it. So here it is. Now, I'll explain where I got it, what I did to it, and how much it costed, and all that. First of all, the place where I got it was in Old Salem, Massachusetts. Salem is this city known for witchcraft. Now, yeah, may have seen posters that have, like, of the Salem cat type poster with, the cat, on moon, like, right next to the moon or something like that. Here's the picture right here. Yeah, it's that city. And now, I don't remember exactly where in the Salem city, but it was like in some toy store, like alleyway store, like it was near the Witchcraft House Museum, but I forget where exactly, but it was like some big alley walkway street thing, and there was a toy store there, and I saw this, and I was thinking, wait, I want this, and yeah, so I got it. Cost $15. Now, when I first started to open it, I was like trying to peel this off, but then I realized, oh wait, I kind of ruined it a little bit. So, I did not want to ruin that part. So, I went off to peel off tape from right here and right here. And so, I ended up opening it from the bottom. Yeah. So yeah, here it is. Here's the box. The box just tells you the, like, history of this cube and stuff like that. But, and then, now here's the cube itself. The cube itself, when I first got it, it was like, whoa, I like got lucky when I got it. It was like, good, but still a little stiff, but not that stiff. Yeah, and then later on, during my Boston trip, I went to Cape Cod. I was at a beach there in Cape Cod. And I happened to get some sand in my shoe. And later on, I think it was that evening or some other time, I thinking my shoe, and I decided, I want to try this. Take some sand, put it in the cube, and then, like, just play around with it for a while. And I did, and it got a bit better. And then once I got home, I just, like, cleaned it out, and then looped it with CRC, heavy duty silicone. And now it's like, oh, good. Corner cutting on this is about half a piece. Maybe just a little bit more. And look at this. Yeah, I know. It's like really amazing. Yeah. But at first I was like, okay, hey, it's a good tube. But when I first solved it, I was like, I went from this side on up to this side, but at first I had like trouble figuring out, wait, which way should the center for this be oriented? Then I looked around Boston looked around, and I was like, oh yeah, it's supposed to be oriented this way. The socks was right side up, with Boston goes like that and whatnot. But it's still a good tube. And I apparently got lucky. But when I got my New York Giants tube, I got it from a friend. It was like, oh my god, I couldn't even believe it. Cause like, after the first song of it, and I was orienting the centers and whatnot, and like, doing like the M moves for orienting centers, like, just by doing that to orienting several centers, it was like a pain because the cube was so stiff that I could not even stand it, because my fingers were like screaming after I finished it. But with this one, it was like, okay, good. But it's still good in all other ways. But I kind of really like this logo compared to a normal Rubik's Cube logo, which the normal Rubik's Cube logo looks like this, but kind of slanted like that. Yeah. And otherwise, this cube is really good. And one other thing I noticed is that the B, logo of the B, if you turn it 90 degrees clockwise, it looks like a face. See it? See the face? Here's the eyes of it. It's just basically a mask of the eyes. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Here's one side of it, another side, another side, another side, another side, and then the last side. I'm not really a big baseball fan, nor a Boston Red Sox fan, but I'm a fan of these Rubik's Cube puzzles. I don't care what type of cube it is. All I care about is if it's a Rubik's Cube. Now, I I have a picture of this on Facebook. And I've gotten some responses like, boo Boston, or like, go Celtics, or some other baseball team, or some other team. And I mean, like, what? It's just a little bit weirder. That's the review of this Boston Red Sox cube. And I really like this logo.